Hey, what's up guys, this is Brawl here again. Now this one giving you my live reaction to Food Wars 221, the epic battle of Spiciness. So we're going to see more release of the second card of, I think it's the second or the first card of the second bout between Rindo and Mikashima. Before we get into this, I want to point out, I'm rewriting the cover says the third season has been confirmed. So Food Wars is finally going to get a third season. And knowing how the second season ended, I know exactly where we're going with. And I am so excited for a third season because we get to find, whenever we're catching up with the manga, I've been waiting for the rest of the Elite 10 to make their appearance, and we're finally getting their appearance in the anime. I can only imagine the voice actors. Well, either way, I'm excited. Either way, enough for a third season being announced. But no, they have been announced for it, but it's not been confirmed for which date. I think we might get either a fall release or at least sometime a fall 2017 release or a spring 2018 release, or maybe during the winter. I'm not exactly too sure. It depends on the studio behind Food Wars to get on them for which one it will be. But being that the point in the manga they're going to be using to animate took place during the fall, I believe we're going to get a fall season release. But enough about that, let's get right to the chapter. The former third seed of the Elite 10, the Ramen Master, Megashima Tosuke. Finally, we get to witness the true abilities of the Elite 10's third seat. Yeah, over the course of the series, he's the only one I have not yet seen any... Yeah, well, we saw Ishigi's style of cooking, but we haven't seen some of the rest. Let's see how this works out. In the Ramen Master. What kind of ramen will he send out? Shoyu? A fish base? Or maybe a tonkotsu? Or perhaps he'll go with a salad overflowing with back fat. Okay, let's go with that. African ramen? African ramen? Did you say African? That kind of ramen exists? I have no idea. Well, the alien went with gator meat, so with this. But still, African ramen. Can that even be a thing? Is that a thing? What the hell kind of match has this become? A gator versus an African elephant? Chili pepper, Africa, I understand. Whatever the case he is. Probably planning to create a ramen not found anywhere in this world. Okay. Do you really understand? Well, yeah, a reintroduction to the judges again, which we already know from the previous chapters. Do you really understand what kind of cooking he's going for? But of course. Oh, you're here too. Some kind of ramen is he? Do you really want me to tell you? Oh my god, what that face. Is that just so seductive? She said it so cutely, but yet also in a way it was like kind of seductive in a way. Again, that she was that she got fan service pretty much so hard. I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder if I should. Why are you acting like that? Why, you ask? Why, it must be from that sake from earlier. Oh, she's... I don't know where that little sip of sake did this. She's a lightweight? No need to fear. For anything when she... Oh, no. She's drunk. Oh, okay. Can't believe she's a lightweight, though. Even for her age, though, that's still surprisingly. When she inoculates herself with alcohol, she has a natural ability to sharpen both her palate and sensitivity. As a result, she has a special ability to discern flavors even more deeply and becomes an even stricter judge. Is that right? It doesn't seem like it. Do you really want to know? Just look over there. Mr. Mikashima has started making the soup of his ramen. He's mincing the garlic and by using onions, red pepper, and ripe tomatoes, he brings forth a deep acidity and richness. What kind of base is he using? It's chicken bone. It's already prepared them in the stock pot. Right about there, I have a good feeling about now. Oh, you can smell it. Just the smell makes my body writhe. The ultimate chicken bone soup. I eat that broth with just a bowl of rice. And I pour the vegetables I just prepped into the broth, along with the chicken drumettes, and boil them together. Once the flavors melt, okay, he's going to process what he's doing. The soup is complete. Also, pay attention to the cashew from earlier. The pork meat was rubbed in a special sauce and then rolled tightly with string. Special sauce. In that sauce are garlic, shoyu, sugar, sake, and finally, peanuts. That's the key ingredient to everything in that dish. Peanuts and holy crap, look at that used chili peppers. He's going to use the peanuts in order to bring the chili peppers to the utmost limits of their deliciousness and make them shine ever so brightly. And there's a hiccup in there. Even if chili peppers are the main ingredient, does he really need such an amount? He can't be thinking of just cramming all that into a full blast ultra spicy broth for sure. The judges are WGO examiners. They're as strong as gatekeepers to the gourmet world. If he's just going for pure heat, then there's something happening in Reno-senpai's cooking kitchen. Oh, what is happening there, you say? What is it? Oh wow! And I'm being hit by sirens. Excuse me, Anne. Look at her face and why she's cutting the gator meat. Just for the sides, I thought it was like something else, but no. Gator meat. First and 10 cents, she's going with our cat look face there. Is she making a seasoning with salt and pepper as base flavors? She's rubbing into the meat. Next to her is that looks like potato starch. Yeah, she's also rubbing potato starch into it. It's going into hot oil. Smells great. The gator meat will be fried till it's perfectly crunchy. I feel so awkward that it looks like I stole this walk from Kuga stock. Time for the gator meat to come out. Time for the real show to start. It's not only Mikishima, but Reno-senpai is also using a huge amount of chili peppers. Of course. It's just as I thought. What are you laughing to yourself about Mikishima? And my nose is dripping. Jesus, man. With your personality, there's no way you go with a dainty way of cooking chili peppers. Thinking that you wouldn't be using a large amount of them was absurd from the start. That's why I decided if I didn't go with a power play, I'd get outpushed by you. What was that, Mikishima? How dare you speak like that? You know who I am. How do you fucking know who I am? But you really do know me well. And she literally said, "Alright, right to the cooking." Such intensity. It looks like it's like capturing the component of heat is dancing through the air. It's sweating. I'm just sweating just watching her. It's also using all the chili peppers. I'll make it seem I didn't. A mortar to grind them into a paste. Really, it feels like both of them are making a power play with their whole bodies. It's because they both have absolute confidence in themselves. They have the self-confidence to try and inject all that colossal spicy energy into the flavor. This really feels like a super heavyweight class battle. No matter who wins, I still can't take my eyes off them. But man, you're really serious. Making it seem that's so unlike you. I was like, oh. Weren't you the one who used to always say, I'm not interested in matches? And yet, why now? Or are you simply interested in becoming Yukihiro Soma's ally? Yeah, of course, I'm still on that. How did you manage to convince Megashima to join this crew in the first place? I could understand Kuga and Ishiki. Yeah, Murasaki. And Murasaki was a surprising one. But Megashima, of all people who seem to be so dull and so quiet and self-collected, doesn't seem too interesting. Yeah, how did he manage to join him? That guy's passion really hit me hard. Well, such and such happened, and we'll be taking on the Elite 10 in the regiment of Shogeki. So I'm calling you on behalf of the rebellion to see if you join us. But man, I understand, I'm fully aware this is a ridiculous request. But Ishii, could you somehow... Ishii-senpai, could you somehow... Jesus Christ, man, I can't... My nose right now is really fucking me up. We're coming to Hokkaido with that in mind. Oh. Sally and Chief have already been working together with Jotaro, the Richo-san and Chef Dojin. The plan to lure Headmaster Azami went well, it seems. I'm so glad. You're late calling! Yeah, Ishii's already filled me in. I understand the circumstances. If I, Kuga Tenrori, don't join the war, then nothing's gonna get even started. Okay, these two definitely make sense. And of course him too. I owe you a debt. I'll hurry and start image train to take down the Elite 10. Of course. Well, these three ultimately make sense, but how did he convince Miyosaka, that's his name. I was moving to about it now. Miyosaka encountered. Thank God we got some momentum. With this, let's get the last one. I refuse. Huh? The lone wolf refused to bow his head. And that's where we're going to end it there. Okay. So leads on the next chapter, we're going to see how did Soma actually convince Megashima to join his allies, since the other three were pretty much guaranteed helpers. Ichiki because it was all for the dorm, and for his kohai. Kuga for the fact that he helped out Soma. But basically Soma and Kuga have some sort of senpai-kohai relationship. It's kind of strange. Well, Miyosaki. Yeah, let's see if we got. Yeah, Miyosaka basically owes him a debt. But Megashima, on the other hand, was basically one of those characters that takes a lot of convincing. So we're going to get in that to the next chapter. So until then, if you like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, comment below, share with a friend, and I'll see you all next time. Laters!